But what kind of investment is the best investment? It's the self-investment, the investment when you're investing in yourself. And I think a lot of people don't understand. And that's why I was like, wow, I really need to put this out in the universe, because maybe by you listening to the show, you're going to understand, you know what? This is right. I have never attended anything like this. Maybe I don't understand. All I wanna be, been so long, been so long. Why you keeping me waiting? All I wanna be. Welcome to a new episode of the Eva Eckert podcast. Guys, today we're going to be discussing a really important thing. How much have you invested in yourself this year? How much of the personal development courses, mastermind have you done this year? So for those of you who are here for the first time, welcome to the show. I am Eva Eckert. I am Polish immigrant with a big heart, strong accent, as you can hear, a kick-ass husband, and 2 beautiful kids. American entrepreneur sharing an incredible mission to inspire women around the world to take bold action towards their dreams, passions, and desires, so finally their life become more meaningful and fulfilled. I believe that the badass superhero of your unique purpose is within all of you, all of us, and we should share it with the world to make the world a better place. This show will help you finally discover the power of self-belief, self-discipline, so you can stop making the excuses and create the life you truly desire and deserve by being the best version of you. I always start this show with gratitude. So what are you grateful for today? Just always remember, write it down, because when we tap into the power of gratitude, our life become happier, because otherwise we just go by even those little things in life that really are meaningful and matters, and we otherwise don't see them. So write it down today, what you are grateful for. I'm really grateful for the breakthrough that I have and I am about to share with you. The breakthrough of really the topic of this podcast today. How much are you worth? How much have you invested in yourself? And the reason why I wanted to really do a podcast about it and to throw this information into the universe, into the world, into your ears, is because of my event that just happened just this past weekend. We had an amazing event, Class 002 of the Freak Female Alliance. And because I was doing all the marketing, all the emails, I was literally sending messages to people and sharing the idea of this event and inviting people on it. And obviously in our marketing campaigns and everything else that we've done, some people, especially in person that we would have a conversation and I would tell them about the event. Sometimes the interaction was, oh, I don't have money. Oh, I can't invest that much. Oh, this is not a good time. Thanksgiving and Christmas is coming. Really, really don't have money. Another thought was like, my husband will never approve this. I need to ask permission of my spouse. Or, this is just out of my budget. Or I really don't go to events like this. This is like, I don't understand this. So that kind of responses made me think, wait a second, I need to put this out to the universe. And maybe this is you who never invested in anything like this. Maybe you never invested in mastermind or courses or some kind of live events that make you think. This is what I'm talking about. I mean, personal development is not just reading book. Is going into rooms with people that are successful in all different lines of businesses, right? Not only just these personal development speakers, but people that have achieved a lot of things, different categories in their life, right? We're talking about courses, masterminds, events that will make you better, that maybe will make you as a human better because you're learning and new ideas of leadership, raising your kids, creating a better business. Right? This is an investment. But what kind of investment is the best investment? It's the self-investment, the investment when you're investing in yourself. And I think a lot of people don't understand. And that's why I was like, wow, I really need to put this out in universe, because maybe by you listening to the show, you're going to understand, you know what? This is right. I have never attended anything like this. Maybe I don't understand. I don't know where to start. And also, maybe you are a person that will say, you know what? I don't really have money for this. So hear me out. You probably don't have the money for it because you never really put an awareness or attention into doing something like this. But if you've done these kind of events, I want you to really write it down month by month, what happened in each month, what kind of personal development, or maybe you wrote, you read a book, or maybe you attended mastermind, what you exactly did. And we were kind of looking for the calendar, and almost every single month had something. And I want to share with you, like, just kind of like I started in June, because I'm just going to give you an idea how we did that. So in June 2023, I did my first event. July, we did 24-hour challenge. If you've never heard about these challenges, listen to my podcast. You're going to find out what we are doing with the Freak family. August, I attended Powerhouse event. September, I was speaking in Idaho. We also attended BK Live event. Tongue twister. October, we had an Operation Black Site, and November, I just did the Freak Female Alliance event, right? So participation, but also you can be attendee, but also you can be the one that's throwing an event. And in this case, when I was throwing an event, people sometimes think that only a person that attends the event gets something out of it. You can't be more wrong, because you actually, me as a person that is doing this event, I learn as much as you. And this can be a totally different topic, because I don't want to go off topic, because I want you to write it down. I want you to really look at your calendar and see, okay, how much have I invested? And if you haven't, what are the steps that you can? Because let me tell you, years ago, when we first tap into learning, personal development, invested in all kinds of events, it was also new to us. Today is an everyday thing. Today is just like a part of our lives. But it took us years to develop this, and not only for us, for me and my husband, but also for our kids, because we take our kids along for a ride with us. They literally attend every single live event, or like we did just Operation Black Sites. My daughter was sitting with me when I was doing and teaching women during the Freak Female Alliance. When we look in the past few months, Dave attended every single thing that we've done. Steve just recently took Tyson to Tennessee, and he was part of like the men's retreat. I mean, this is also a part of our homeschooling, because these kids get so much information from speakers, from hearing other people being successful. So I want you to really open your mind for a second. If you've never done anything, how can you make the room, make the money that you're going to be able to invest? Well, first of all, you got to check how much you've been spending, girls especially, on nails, on hairs. Look, average nail, I've talked about it. You spend 100 to 150 every 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Hairs cost about the same. Maybe facial. I mean, I can't live without my facial, so maybe something that you can live. But let's talk about the shoes, the purses, and all the other clothing that you most likely maybe don't need. What about restaurants? How much do you spend on going out? Do you go out every weekend? Do you go out Friday, Saturday, Sunday? This brought up to an attention just recent conversation that I have with someone that's supposed to be doing coaching with me, but in the same time, she told me, you know what? I can't afford it. I'm like, why? And we start going into just their financials. And I'm like, you guys spend $1,500 a month to go to restaurants? I said, this is right there, a gold mine for you to invest in your personal development. So of course you might not have the money if you're spending money somewhere else. So you got to see, you got to really evaluate your life, guys, and see, okay, where am I spending? Maybe it's like I told you about the clothes and the shoes and all the other things. Look, when I was doing the research, did you know that average American family, spends about $1,800 minimum or $2,000 yearly on clothing with about $400 on shoes? This is still a little. When you think about it, this is very little. Now, 76%, this is crazy. When I was looking at it, I'm like, is this even possible? But I think it is. That women spend 76% more than men on clothing each year. So if you are a girl that's telling me, I don't have the money, I will tell you, please either check your financial statement, check your bank account, check your credit card. What is on that credit card? Where have you been investing? What have you been buying? Because I know some women will go to the mall and buy a 10,000 makeup piece, especially makeup, hair, stuff like this, or another shoes that will sit in the closet. I've known people that bought Louis Vuitton shoes, but yet they haven't done seminars, they haven't done personal development events, and then they always broke. And this is another correlation, that if you are the person that spends in one area, and then like this area of just constantly being in this reaction zone, I want to make myself feel better, because you're trying to fill the void. That's what it is. So like we were just watching the other day, we were watching the cool show with Arnold Schwarzenegger, Fubar, and one of the guys was talking about it, the way how he is in his life. He was saying as a young kid, he never had anything. He used to borrow his clothes and things like that. So there is a void, right? That's why he buys these nice clothes today and whatever, sleep with so many women. I mean, that's besides the point. That was his idea of life. That's why he buys the nice clothes. So yes, I understand. If you have enough, and you can spread it all in these departments, we're talking about mindset, body, and business, then go for it. But if you have that poor mindset that you always broke, and you go to restaurants, you buy your Louis Vuitton shoes and unneeded purses, shame on you. Because you always will be stuck in that mindset. And I divided those things for you to understand that personal development is not only the mindset piece. Obviously, we have the business, but it's also, let's talk about your health. How do you invest in your health? Do you work out every day? Do you spend on a gym? Do you actually go to the gym and work out intensely and use this gym membership? Or your membership, you pay every month and you don't show up? And we used to also say this to people in our gyms, that most people pay for their membership just to pay it, but they never go to the gym because the gym either don't have good equipment, doesn't have good classes. There is nobody to push them. That's why our membership would cost over $200. We're talking about few years already. Right now, probably the membership would be up to $350 or $400 a month. I have no doubt about it, for the value that we would deliver. So back in the day when me and Steve started, we didn't know what personal development is until we signed up for the mastermind. And eventually he took me on a ride with him. And then after me came the kids, and we were doing these things together, because if the one person goes on a ride and the other one is here, you will never communicate the right way. So if you've been the person that's been going and now your spouse hasn't, take him on her on a ride. Take your kids on a ride with you. Take them with you to these seminars. Let them sit, let them listen. Why not? This is also a way of doing a homeschooling, as I told you. So guys, I want you to really dive deep into that year. And as we come to the end of the year, I will have an amazing questions for you and really summarizing this year. But you need to watch every single episode. You need to subscribe. You need to make some comments, share these episodes with everyone and everyone around you. Because I believe that I give you a good content. I believe that I make you think. And that's what a good coach does. By asking those questions, how much have you invested in yourself this year? And remember, you need to give up something in order to get something. You need to say no to something instead, and so you can say yes to something, right? Do you understand that you will say no to the restaurants, the Louis Vuitton shoes, the extra purses, and all the other stuff that maybe you spent all your money on, and then you're gonna say yes to something that will change your mindset. So you get out of this broken mindset. So you start feeling the void in a different way. So you're gonna scale yourself, and eventually you can make money so you can invest in other things and you have the lifestyle that you want. But first, we need to understand where we are and really dive deep into what we're doing. And I think that's crucial. But again, guys, it comes with awareness. It comes with exactly what I did, by people asking me questions, answering the questions that I've asked them. It caused me to think. There is some kind of an imbalance in so many people. And if people always answer the way they answer, they will never have that rich mindset of, there is enough to go around. I just need to find out how can I move my finances? What am I spending unnecessary to in order for me to invest? The same thing like we did, guys. When we opened up our first gyms years ago, me and Steve didn't go out. I didn't even get my nails done. I didn't get my hair done. I was doing stuff at home so we could save money so we could invest in personal development. Within a year, yes, we made 7-figure because we invested in ourselves. So I want to inspire you guys today to make sure that you're investing in yourself. How can you invest in yourself? By signing up. If you are a girl, sign up with me to one-on-one coaching or group coaching for the Freak Female Alliance, and keep your eyes open for the upcoming 2024 Freak Female Alliance Class 003 event, because it's gonna be crazy good. A lot of breakthroughs, and of course I'm gonna be sharing with you the breakthroughs that we have and the lessons. So guys, we're gonna finish this podcast with me just really reminding you that the superhero is within you. You just need to discover it. May your discipline, energy, and confidence be unstoppable. May your passion and curiosity be endless. May your enthusiasm be infectious. Your inner glow shine through the projects and your creations, and may your final outcome be of service to others. I make a difference in the universe, and each of us makes a difference in the universe. So remember, the universe is waiting for you right now. So guys, thank you so much again. Please like, share, subscribe, watch on YouTube, watch on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Always give me some good reviews. Thank you guys so much for watching and listening. No excuses.